It once took millions of years of evolution, a few miracle breakthroughs in genetic science, and one eccentric billionaire to bring dinosaurs back from extinction. Jurassic Park was lightning in a bottle, a pitch-perfect blend of awe, terror, and wonder. It made kids want to be paleontologists and adults afraid to sit near kitchen counters. It had meaning. It had majesty. It had Jeff Goldblum's chest. And now, it's taken 3 decades to turn all of that magic into a bloated, paint-by-numbers monster movie franchise that has the same emotional depth as a soggy napkin. Because while life may find a way, so does mediocrity. Welcome to the Snakepit, where we're full of bile and venom. I'm your host, Snake Daemon, and today I'm dissecting the rotting corpse of a once great franchise that's now being paraded around like a prize-winning fossil on a studio leash. This is what happens when you let a franchise run on autopilot. All spectacle, no soul, and just enough familiar IP to trick people into buying a ticket. Jurassic World Rebirth isn't a movie, it's a brand extension. A hollow, lifeless clone built from better ideas and better films. And like all bad clones, it's decaying at an accelerated rate. Let's talk about the plot, and I use that word very loosely. A group of adventurers land on a remote island, planned to exploit dinosaur DNA for reasons that somehow include treating coronary heart disease, and then, surprise, people get eaten. There's Scarlett Johansson and Mahershala Ali playing government-adjacent covert operatives so devoid of personality they could be replaced by mannequins in tactical gear. Rupert Friend plays the big pharma villain, because of course there has to be one. There's a paleontologist named Henry Loomis, whose job is to stand around delivering exposition and represent wonder, even though the movie itself has none left. I went in with some optimism. After all, David Koepp wrote the original screenplay back in '93, and Gareth Edwards made a decent Godzilla movie a while back. But what we get here is Godzilla light. Just monsters smashing things while humans stand around reciting dialogue that sounds like it was written by ChatGPT after a bottle of NyQuil. The tone of Rebirth is exactly what you'd expect when a studio runs out of ideas but not money. It opens with a traffic jam caused by a dying sauropod, a tragic image that perfectly mirrors the franchise itself. Once a majestic creature towering with mystery and power, now just another eyesore in the road, spray-painted by random idiots and ignored by the world around it. That's not world-building, that's creative euthanasia. We get nods to nostalgia, of course. The "When Dinosaurs Ruled the Earth" banner gets trashed in a museum. A baby dinosaur eats licorice like it's E.T. all over again. There's even a modified raptor admiring its reflection in a convenience store soda cooler. Because sure, why not? But these aren't Easter eggs, they're tombstones. Each callback is a reminder that they once had something worth saying, and now have nothing left but branding. Let's talk performances. Johansson and Ali are capable actors, and that's part of the tragedy. They glide through this like passengers on a doomed flight, doing the bare minimum to stay awake. Their dialogue sounds like it's been dubbed over by sleepy AI. They're not characters, they're placeholder names on a shooting schedule. The supporting cast is a Frankenstein of tropes. You've got the rich sleaze, the comic relief idiot who literally gets caught midstream next to raptor eggs, the doe-eyed daughters, and a paleontologist who might be interesting if he weren't buried under 12 other pointless subplots. And in the middle of all this chaos, the Distortus Rex. Yes, they invented a new dinosaur. It looks like someone slapped a parrot head on a steroidal beetle and said, "This'll sell lunchboxes." Every creature in this film has the same problem. No consistency in scale, weight, or presence. They just exist, loosely glued together by mediocre CG and murky lighting. And here's the kicker. Nobody in the movie even seems to care about dinosaurs anymore. The only person who expresses any sense of awe is Bailey's paleontologist. And even he looks like he's reading lines from a cereal box. Everyone else treats them like inconvenient plot devices or background clutter, which, to be fair, is exactly how the script treats them too. The saddest thing? This isn't just a dinosaur problem, this is a Hollywood problem. Everything now is either a sequel, a prequel, a spin-off, or a desperate attempt to shove a once-beloved IP back into theaters like a ventriloquist with a dead puppet. There's no bravery, no originality, just risk-averse executives pushing content into theaters like it's being loaded off a conveyor belt. Fast and Furious, Transformers, The Fall Guy, Ballerina, it's all the same product in different packaging. We've hit a point where movies aren't made anymore, they're assembled. So no, I'm not excited about Jurassic World Rebirth. I'm not waiting for another sequel. I'm not praying for a course correction. I'm not buying the toy. I'll stick with Distortus from 1960, a charming B-movie that, despite its rubber monsters and budget constraints, had more passion, character, and actual entertainment than this lifeless CG sludge fest. So if you're still hanging on to hope for this franchise, let me break it to you. The only thing extinct here is imagination. What started as a roar has ended in a tired whimper. It's time to bury it for good. No more reboots, no more hybrids, no more plastic nostalgia repackaged as blockbuster spectacle. Thanks for dropping by the Snakepit, where we thrive on untapped potential and lost opportunities. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, like the video, and leave your opinions in the comments, where naturally I won't read them. Until next time, stay venomous.